Okay, Mr. Jonathan Bray, welcome, and the stage is yours, and you will give us an insight by the Urban Transport Group, Director Jonathan Bray.
Okay. Hello there. So I need the mic, do I?
You need the mic because the sound is coming, the audio is coming to the...
Okay, well, my name's Jonathan Bray, and I'm the Director of the Urban Transport Group, and I'm going to talk to you about an interactive data analysis tool for data about cities. And why this might be of interest to you is that I know one of the things that EMTA does is to collate data around transport in cities. So first of all, just to say a little bit about what the Urban Transport Group is and why I'm here and who I am. So the Urban Transport Group brings together the transport authorities for the largest urban areas in the United Kingdom. So that includes Greater Manchester, John Lamont here, Laura, Transport for West Midlands, Steve, Transport for London, but also the big city regions around Newcastle, Yorkshire and Merseyside, about 20 million people in total. And what we do is three things. First of all, we act as a professional network for our members, so we bring our members together so they can share like people are doing today. We also make the case in terms of lobbying for more funding and powers on urban transport, and we also provide thought leadership for the wider sector about where the sector's going in the future. So now, I was going to go live on the internet, which would have been very brave of me, but I also wanted to show that this thing actually works and how simple it is to use. But the internet doesn't work at the moment, so fortunately I have a backup PowerPoint presentation, which actually may prove to be a safer bet. So, when you go on our website, this is the staff version at the moment, so you can't see this, but you will be able to see it shortly, because we're launching this tool internally next week, and then it's going to go public in July. So when you go on Insight, which is what we call this interactive data tool, you will get a series of hubs which cover topics like bus, rail, light rail economy, population, and within those you can break that down further. So if I were to click onto bus, this is the page I would get. Now here are some preloaded visualizations of the statistics. So this is a bar chart which shows bus patching in England by years. So there's lots of these on the different parts of the site, which is useful in themselves. The clever bit is that you can change all this and generate your own diagram and chart, and then you can instantly get a link and you can post it to social media, whatever you want to do with it. So that's the clever bit. So let me just show you how the clever bit works. So first of all, you would go on this pop-out button to pop out this chart. Okay, there it is. Now, I've decided I don't want the whole of England. I want to break that down into the city regions in England. So what I first of all do is open this toolbar down the side, and you can see, well, you might not be able to see that clearly here, but you've got years, you've got regions, patches by millions. You can also change it to trip per head of population. So what I would do there, so there it says England all. And now there's a drop down on the internet, and you can select the areas that you want. At the moment, the selected areas are the 6 major city regions, and it's showing all the years. So you've got years there and each city region there. But I could have picked out any of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you can also change the way it's presented. So here you've got the year on the bottom, but I've decided that I want to do it by the area on the bottom and the years that way. And I did that because all these widgets here you can move about. So if you change the order of those widgets, you put the year on the top or the regions below. By dragging them, you can change the way the information, the parameters that you're including in the bar chart. And now I've changed the year. So I've gone from all the years just to 2 years. So I've got 2009-10, 2005-16. So that's reduced the coverage. But you can, obviously you can add in any year you like. And here, if you were to be live on the internet, down here shows the different formats you can have. So you can have that data by line chart, by bar chart, and also you can have the bar chart orientated in several different ways. You can have the table, you can have a pie chart if the statistics are appropriate for that format. So, So say that you've decided that that's the information you want to portray, that's the bespoke information you want to portray. You've decided you want to have it in this format rather than another format like a pie chart or a different form of bar chart. So what you do then is you go on to this button here, which is a sharing button. And then a box pops up which has all these social media channels preloaded. So if you want to tweet it or send it to Facebook or LinkedIn or one of the other more popular social media channels, you hit that button and I'll show you what it does. It's probably pretty predictable what it does, but I'll show you anyway in a sec. Also, you can have a link. You can also download to an Excel spreadsheet the data behind this table. And you can also take a static picture of this image as well as post the link. So if you just want that image, you can have it, post it into a document, post it into a website, or as a social media illustration. So imagine that I decided to say, right, I want to tweet that. This is Tom Ellerton's Twitter page, who is our researcher, who's the man who's been working for probably about a year on this tool. And then it's appeared instantly on his Twitter feed with whatever he wants to say about that graph. So as I say, this tool is working. We're going to launch it internally shortly, and then it'll go public. Now, obviously, once you've got the tool and the software, which we have, we can add all sorts of data sets. We'd like to add more internal data from our members because you can also password protect that once people have confidence in this thing, and it's useful and it works. But also, there is the option of doing international comparisons. So instead of having just the English examples I had there, you could potentially have Berlin, Barcelona, Helsinki, whatever you want to do. Now, I know that there's the EMTA barometer, and I'm not here to sell anything. We've done this anyway. We're a public sector body. We're not here to make a profit out of this per se. So I'd be very happy to discuss with EMTA in a non-pre-committed way if this is a tool that EMTA might be interested for portraying international data in an interactive way. So thank you very much.
Thank you.